like some kind of arpeggio rocket science. But I'm only using two very specific arpeggios. In fact, when it comes to playing over major, those two are the only ones you need. I'll teach them today to you, and I'll save you years of experimenting with all kinds of arpeggios and shapes that don't sound convincing over major. If you're new to fusion guitar, grab my starter kit with arpeggio guide and 3-part video masterclass. And now let's get into that. Working with this backing track today. It's D major. And that alone scares a lot of rock, metal and blues players away because they're mostly used to playing in minor context. So our options are classically D Ionian, D natural major scale, and the D major pentatonic. The goal, of course, of this channel is to get you a little bit more of that fusion sound, so we need arpeggios. First of all, we're not talking about triads. I don't like triads.
I'm about to throw up.
When I say the word arpeggios, I always mean 4-note arpeggios. There's 4 types: major 7, minor 7, 7, and minor 7, flat 5. Now let's simply extract those 4-note arpeggios from the D Ionian scale. Each of these arpeggios you can play, but they also have each 5 shapes. That's where my arpeggio guide comes in handy. You can download that link description below. But that's a problem, of course. So now suddenly we have 7 arpeggio colors, each having 5 shapes. That's 35 options.
No! God, please, no! No!
What if I tell you only the home key major 7 arpeggios really work? So superimpositioning for my more advanced students in major simply doesn't work. That means you only need 5 shapes to learn in this case, the D major 7 arpeggio shapes. Now I'm gonna teach you shapes that are overlapping with my arpeggio guide, but I'm gonna add some pro elements to them because, to be honest, I kind of modify them to get even a more colorful and pro sound. So I'm gonna execute these shapes like a modern fusion player. Little M's in my tab are middle finger plucks, and a circle T in my tabs are hammer on from nowhere, meaning I'm not picking the string, hammering on the finger. D major 7, here's the first shape. Right, shape number 2. Right, beautiful D major colorful arpeggios. Next one. Next one. Next one. Just realizing those in-screen tabs maybe flew by too quickly, you can consider becoming a Patreon member, link description below. My Patreon community, getting all tabs, backing tracks and so on from all lessons from the past years in my Patreon community, including that lovely intro link. Of course, the real magic starts to happen once you start combining these wonderful shapes to the D Ionian scale itself, for example.
2 hours later.
So your homework for this week on your journey to sounding more sophisticated and colorful over major tracks is learning these 5 wonderful shapes that I've just shown and learning how they connect to the D Ionian or the D natural major scale. Before I get some tough love in the comments about no superimpositioning possible over major tracks, well, there's 2 exceptions, I would say 2 bonus shapes. Those are based on the 3rd degree of the D Ionian. In this case, for D Ionian, the 3rd degree is actually an F sharp. There's only 2 shapes.
Listen very carefully. I shall say this only once.
Only 2 shapes out of the 5 that really mean something, really finger well, sound well, and connect well to other arpeggios. And those are the 4R shape of the F sharp 7, minor 7. Right? And because it connects so well to my other arpeggio. Second F sharp minor 7 works really well. Is the F sharp minor 7 5R shape. You can see out of the 35 options, there's only 7 shapes. They work well. This table is taken from my Major Elite Arpeggio PDF. If you like the PDF, basically this whole lesson in a beautiful PDF from my Patreon shop, link description below. As I always get questions about it, my sound is coming from this Boss E-Band GS10. I've been a GS user forever. You can check out that product, link description below. And now if you look back to that intro line, which has a kind of Greg Howe thing going on, I cannot help myself. You can easily understand it. I'm opening with, which is one of the shapes of D major 7. Once I get here, remembering that there's the 3rd degree arpeggio minor 7 there, one of the bonus shapes, I'm going then coming to another D major 7 arpeggio. When the G major 7 chord happens, because actually there's two chords going on, again, just using another, in this case, a G major 7 arpeggio. If you love this lesson, you need more major tricks, go watch this lesson where I'm teaching you another wonderful major strategy. Thanks for watching.